Okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I am the Y2K collector and I am back. It is April and we do have some pickups so far that we've been able to get in April, and it's been a weird mix of a month for me. I've been doing some selling and I plan on showing a little bit more of that in upcoming videos, but I have been selling off some of my lower end DS games, some of my lower end PS2 games that I may just not be as interested in playing anymore. And then also I'm trying to consolidate. So for instance, you have certain games like, the God of War games where you can get, all of them on one disc, as like a part of a compilation. Same thing with Kingdom Hearts. So wherever I can do that, I'm gonna do that. So if there's like a PS4 version of the Mega Man X collection, I'll just get that and sell off my Mega Man X games, because I could just play them on the PS4 with much better clarity and quality, and so that just makes sense to me. But I have been able to get some pickups here over the past few days, and I'm going to go ahead and show them to you. Don't want to do too much jabbering or blabbering, but it's been a very interesting first part of April. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. And I'm going to start off with some of the handheld pickups that I've been able to find on the cheap. So these all averaged around 25 bucks. Was able to find all of these at my local thrift store. First one is going to be this DS Lite that we've got here. It's got a bunch of smudges from my fingers on it, but aside from those two scratches and like some stuff down here, this is a very good DS Lite console. I really think it looks good personally. The only thing that outside of the scratches is that's really it. And then what I like about this one was, because I did have a different one, this one actually had a much brighter screen, so I traded off some of the cosmetic outside beauty for that really nicely lit screen. So this one was a cool one to find. Then I found a Game Boy Advanced SP. So I found one of these. This is not the 101, unfortunately. This is just the 001. And gotta put some cleaning fluid on this one. Gotta clean this one up a bit here, but it was in pretty good condition. I have not charged it yet, but I have a strong feeling it's gonna work. Just needs a charge, and it should be good to go. So this was another cool handheld pickup so far in April, over the past couple of weeks. And then this is another PSP 1000. So I've just been running into these left and right at my local thrift store, and they're all coming in very clean, complete working condition. One of them had like a 2 GB memory card on it. The backs aren't all scratched up and beat up, as sometimes these can be. So these were in great condition, and found them. Again, all these handhelds average 25 bucks. So really good finds there. All right, then just moving on to some of the games. And some of these I picked up as recently as today. I pulled up to the opening of the thrift store a little late, and there was already a guy who had a stack of games, and all I know is I saw Silent Hill 3 over there, and I was just like, man, missed out. But still was able to get my hands on a few things, one of which was a Super Mario Bros for the DS. So got this there at the thrift store, and I haven't even cleaned these up yet. They've still got the stickers on them, haven't been cleaned at all. Then this looked like a promotional display version of Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, but all of these are complete in box. So this was there as well. Picked up this was a cool find when I saw this one, Metal Slug 7. Now that's pretty good. I was pretty stoked when I saw this one, and definitely wanted to grab this. I already have a copy of this, a much cleaner copy of Metal Slug 7. But what I plan to do is I do have a replacement case, so I'll probably just swap out the cover art and the manuals and the inserts. It does, like I said, these are all complete in box. I don't think that this one has the soundtrack, but it does. Let's see, hang on. Okay. All right, so it doesn't have the soundtrack, but it does have the manual. It does have the game, And it looks like it also has like the little insert, like the S&K insert that comes with it. I've got it upside down. I think that's the poster. So it has the poster, has the manual, has the game, just does not have the soundtrack. Actually, it may. Let me see. Is it back here? Is it hiding? Oh, no. So yeah, these did come with a soundtrack and a slipcover, but this is pretty good. Again, $5, can't beat it. And then they also had, Grand Theft Auto, Chinatown Wars. I think this is probably like a $30 DS game or so, but again, pretty good deal for $5. And a lot of these I don't have. Like I don't have the Mario and Luigi, and I didn't have Chinatown War, so I'll probably keep those two. I'll sell the Metal Slug 7 and the Super Mario Bros. Because I have those already. All right, so I'm going to show a couple of these together. So was able to find a few PS3 games, and Mafia 2, picked that up there, and then also picked up Batman Arkham City. So this was another pickup there. Two pretty decent games, two pretty decent PS3 games, more on the lower end, but they do have a PS3 there that I'm just waiting patiently to get my hands on. Then they had Tomb Raider, Underworld. This was $2, so went ahead and snagged that up. $2 for a Tomb Raider game on the PS3. I like those adventure games, kind of like open world games, so that's going to be a fun one. This one I snagged up for $2. I thought that was pretty cool. Mortal Kombat 11 on the PS4. I've heard a lot about this game, so I figured $2, why not? Then they had 50 cents Bulletproof. I don't have this game on the PS2, so this is going to be an ad. I'll probably need to get a cleaner case for it, but this is pretty cool. You know, I grew up in the era of 50 Cent, and yeah, this is a cool one. I think this goes along, this kind of falls in line with that whole like Def Jam, you know, Fight for New York type game. This is another one that I already had, but this is a clean, complete in-box copy of the game as well. So the Simpsons game on the PS2. So this is one that I did grab as well. Then they had a couple Wii games that I don't have, and I got these purely because I don't have them. I may have to swap the cases on a couple of them. I'll see how much I can clean them up. But first one is Kirby's Epic Yarn. So I've never seen this for the Wii, like out in the wild, and for $4 I figured, hey, this is a cool ad. I did look it up. I think maybe it's like $25, you know, or something like that, $30, but I figured, hey, $5, can't beat it. And again, this all happened today, so I haven't had a chance to clean them up. So then you had Donkey Kong Country Returns. I don't have this. I've been tempted to pay GameStop prices for this before, but I just said, let me wait and I'll run into it. And sure enough, this is why I don't really go too hard on the Mario games, because you usually will run into them. And there goes that one. This is one that I don't think I have in my collection, and this is Simpsons Road Rage. So they did have this here for $5 as well. So I figured I'd grab that. I don't have this one, and these are all complete in box with all their inserts. So that was pretty cool. Then got a copy for $2. This is Def Jam Icon, and this was from a different thrift store. This is a more newer thrift store that's maybe like 3 minutes from me. So yeah, it was really weird when I passed by. I said, hey, do you guys have games? And sure enough, they had Def Jam Icon on the 360. Then picked up a really this has got a lot of water damage on the cover. I'm surprised I even bought this, but I figured, you know what, it was a at disc price. I think it was like $250. So I figured if I were to pay $250 for the disc, at least it comes with a case, and I'll just have to find new artwork. But yeah, Prince of Persia on the 360. This was another $2.50 find. Here goes another $2 find. I think I had got this game for $6. I had got it online, but then they had it at the thrift store as well. Too Human, and I picked this one up. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I've heard that this is a sleeper, so I picked it up again. I'll probably just sell one of the copies. What else did they have? They had Diablo 3. This was $1.50. Went ahead and got that on the 360. It was a very clean copy, complete in box. And last but not least, this was from that no, this was from the same thrift store. That's right. Prototype. I think this was $2. These I picked up. I had gotten earlier in the week, and so had a chance to clean these off. So, but yeah, man, that does it for the thrift store finds. Had some really good thrift store finds this month. Gonna be able to recoup a lot of funds to really just put back towards the collection. I really don't want to. I'm done just spending. It's all going to be about the flip. And again, I am going to start pulling in profits from some of the things I'm selling off. I always said I wouldn't collect more than my game room can handle. And now I'm reaching that threshold. And so it's time to start selling, and I'm selling by the bundles. So maybe eventually I'll put my my eBay and Mercari handle out there. You guys can check me out there. But yeah, got some, just it's time to sell. But anyway, moving right along, I was able to hit up a couple of actual like retro game stores around the town. And I had gone downtown, and I was able to pick up, I'll kind of go through these, show these two together. Street Fighter 4 on the Xbox 360. I know there's so many renditions of this game, and it's on so many different consoles, but saw that for $4. Went ahead and got that. And then Castlevania 2 Lord of Shadow on the 360 complete in box. So these were two pretty cool 360 games. Got them for $20. Combined, the Lord of Shadow was 15. The Street Fighter 4 was 5. So 4. My math is all off today, so forgive me. But total of $20 on those two. Then went to GameStop, and they had these two games together. They were both going for $9.99, and this is Captain Toad on the Wii. Some pretty bad artwork there. Hopefully I can find one with better artwork. And then they also had Wii U Mario Maker. I don't have either of these games on the Wii. But I figured, you know, with all the Wii stuff going on, or Wii U stuff rather, I figured I'd add these two. They both came up to $15 because I had a $5 coupon, and they were $9.99 each. So pretty cool pickups there. And then I did have a couple online pickups as well. I did pull in a few games for the 360. I'll show these two together. The first is El Shaddai for the Xbox 360. This is a really interesting like hack and slash game, and so I wanted to go ahead and add it to the 360 collection. I saw some really cool footage on it, and I liked it. And then also Knight's Contract, right? So this is another 360 kind of open world adventure game, you know, where you got powers and power-ups, and it's just one of those like 3D adventure games, and I love those games. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the game in focus here, or in the center. But yeah, so I love those adventure games, and they're just a ton of fun. And these were two on the 360 that I wanted to add. So added those there. And then I did have a pre-order game come in, which I was totally stoked about. Was glad to get this one, and this is for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, and that is Pathway on the Nintendo Switch. This is a really cool limited run. I think it's like a RPG game by limited run. I had looked it up a while ago when I was looking at the game, and I have to go back and check it out. But I think what drew me in was just the graphics. I like that whole hand drawn, you know, the whole sprite based. Man, I'm trying to get this in focus for you guys. Apologies, bear with me. So yeah, so this is just a really cool one, and I wanted to add it. And so that's Pathway on the Switch. And then last but not least, this has to be, I would say, probably my best pickup of the year, just because of the type of game it is, and how it plays. It is an adventure fighting game with ground and air combos and supers. But it's an adventure platformer, and this is just gnarly. And this is Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. If you've never had a chance to play this game, or even if you've never seen footage on this game, I recommend you go ahead and just look up some footage on this game. And it is like amazing. If you like playing games like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and you also like adventure, like platforming games, this is like that. This is that. Really fun game. As soon as it came in, I started playing it. Just the feel of it is cool. The different moves that you have to build up your Kamehameha strength, and it's a cool one. So this is one that I'm glad I got, Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure on the Game Boy Advanced, and hopefully by the time I get my analog pocket, I'll be able to enjoy that on a bigger screen. And that does it for today's pickups and the pickups so far for the month of April. It's been a very exciting month so far. I've been able to find some really cool things. I should be able to recoup a lot of funds, and so it's selling season, and it's also buying season. Just definitely want to be able to buy smarter. So let me know what you've picked up. Let me know what deals you're finding around your way, and I will catch you in the next one. I am the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.